Welcome, welcome. We're going to go through this TDA about text structure right this moment. All right. So TDA practice. Look at that beautiful picture. Prompt: authors use text structure to present their ideas more clearly and interestingly. Analyze three transitions in the article Future of Space Exploration Could See Humans on Mars, Alien Planets. Use evidence for the text to support your answer. All right. Well, it's telling me to find three different examples of what? Transitions. All right. And what are transitions? They're part of the text structure, the way that authors might build a text in order to make it clear and more effective. Read the text for the first time and annotate along the way. Got you. All right. So authors use the text structure to present their ideas clearly, more clearly and interestingly. Analyze three transitions in the article. Future of space exploration could see humans on Mars and alien planets. All right. Well, background. In 1969, Neil Armstrong became the first astronaut to walk on Earth's moon. The next big step. Well, I see that word like next. And I go, oh, we got ourselves a transition. So I'm going to put this on the word transition up there. Oh, and then that other transition word right there, next. Boom. What are our connections? Well, this is the next big step in space exploration is to put a person on another planet, such as Mars. In this article, former astronaut Mae Jemison, there she is, and NASA engineer Adam Steltzner discuss the future of space exploration and what is needed to make it possible. Uh, what do I have a question about on this page? Who's that guy? Is that Adam Steltzner? The picture didn't say at the time I looked it up. An inclusive journey. Mars may be one of the closest planets humans went to colonize, but it certainly isn't the only one. Mae Jemison described the 100-year Starship project to an interested audience. Funded by NASA's Ames Research Center and the Defense Advanced Research Project Agency, DARPA, the 100-year Starship project aims to develop the tools and technology necessary to build and fly a spaceship to another planetary system within the next 100 years. The program isn't necessarily concerned with building the ship itself as much as it seeks to foster innovation and enthusiasm for interstellar travel. So if you don't know that word interstellar, you could put that there. Now, are there any transitions? I would say they're saying, yeah, that Mae Jemison is going to talk about all these things, right? Described, and then switch to a new paragraph shows what will be described. So, sure, interstellar travel. Well, there's a big old spaceship. It looks like it's going to be going to another solar system, so interstellar. The reason we're not on the moon has nothing to do with technology and everything to do with public will and commitment, Jemison said. What's wrong with the public, I wonder? As a result, the project, which Jemison heads, seeks to increase public enthusiasm for space as well. The 100-year Starship program not only includes engineers and astrophysicists, but also artists and science fiction writers. It has to be an inclusive journey, she said. Oh, I remember that from earlier. That was the Mae Jemison quote from earlier. Though many people object to funding the space program when there are humanitarian needs that have to be met on Earth, right? What does humanitarian needs mean? Jemison points out that such exploration often leads to innovation and unexpected technology can make an impact on Earth-based programs. I believe that pursuing an extraordinary tomorrow will create a better world today, she said. Well, that's a nice transition from this Earth-based programs transition to the idea of an extraordinary tomorrow. There's a connection between those two ideas, so there's a transition sentence here, or a transition clause, since this whole paragraph is just one long sentence. Traveling to another star takes far more time than just developing the necessary technology. Why is that? Jemison compares the distance to Proxima Centauri, pictured here, distant star, the nearest star, to that between New York City and Los Angeles. If NASA's Voyager 1 spacecraft, which launched in 1977, was en route, it would have traveled only 1 mile in the past 4 decades on the way from New York City to Los Angeles. So they've definitely got a lot more place to travel, miles to travel. At this rate, it would take 70,000 years to reach Proxima Centauri. Speaking to the long time frames of space travel, Stelzner said, I can't really think of a country that's been stable for 1,000 years, right? So, this 70,000 years transitions that idea, that number, to 1,000 years, right? Joining those ideas really well. Good transition, good text structure. Without development of a method to warp or shrink space-time or a new propulsion system, both ideas that the 100-year Starship program is exploring, humanity would need to find a way to overcome some of its instability problems. What are those instability problems, I wonder? To get there, Jemison emphasized that everyone must be involved in the process. I like that. Everyone involved. It seems like an important idea. Everyone involved. Maybe that's the main idea. The public did not leave space, and public being everyone. She said while discussing reduced enthusiasm, the public was left out of space.